everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do. This is the preview of the first away game of the 21-22 season, and therefore also the first game of the 21-22 Premier League season, where West Ham travel to St James's Park to play Newcastle United live from 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Live on Sky Sports in the Premier League. As always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the icon that's up here, along with Admiral and Umbro, Claret and Blue, track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts as well, so go check those out. There's even the new range of Butka, or Butka, I can never remember how you pronounce it, retro shirts, including this one. The only difference is it's got Dagenham Motors written over the front instead of BAC, so maybe they weren't able to get the licensing rights to BAC, who knows. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly onto Iron Supporting Food Banks, the charity within the Newham area that are helping those in the Newham area that are reliant on food banks. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice replica shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid on top of the amount of money that West Ham are charging us, and you'll be going on to helping those that are in a less fortunate position than you and I as well. So get shopping, seriously. Now, as you guys that have been with the channel for a good few seasons know, the start of the season previews are, I will give you the last 6 results. It's changing slightly. What I'm going to be doing from now on is I'm going to be doing the last 6 results for the away fixtures, and I'll be doing the last 6 results for the home fixtures. So as we are away to St James's Park, the last 6 times we travelled there in the Premier League, we have won 1, drawn 1 and lost 4. Now we know how difficult St James's Park has been. It's fantastic that the fans are going to be back there. For anybody that's going up there, let us know in the comments section below. I know a few of you have already let me know on the previous video, but let us know if you are going. Really hope you enjoy it, and so this is more information to come. The referee for the game is Martin Atkinson. His assistants are Lee Betts and James Manwaring, or James Manwaring, depending on your pronunciation in it and if you're a Dad's Army fan or not. The 4th official is David Coote. On VAR we have Peter Banks, and his assistant is Neil Davies. So not the best of selections for referees, if I'm honest, but it could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. You know, Martin Atkinson is a referee that I can take or leave. I don't really too bothered about him. Yes, he's pissed me off a few times, but he's also done some very good calls at the same point. So, but yeah, it's Atkinson at the end of the day. PremierInjuries.com show long-term injuries to Dubravka due to an ankle injury. The goalkeeper Darlow with what appears to be COVID. Dummett is out with a calf strain, and Anderson is out with a hip injury. But also there's information that was coming out recently saying that Dummett was a calf nick. So it's calf muscle stroke ankle injury by the looks of things. All are ruled out for this fixture, and there's no real return dates for these guys at this point. Last season, for the majority of the time, Newcastle were playing a 5-3-2 formation. They finished 12th in the Premier League on 45 points with 12 wins, 9 draws and 17 losses, with a minus goal difference of 16. They love the long ball. They play with width. They attack through the middle, and their right for that matter, but it's very close. Each flank is very strong. When they're attacking at home, just like our left-hand side and right-hand side was very strong when we were attacking away from home last season. I always say that in the Premier League, or any match for that matter, the game is either won or lost in the midfield. Now the middle third, as the pundits like to call it, of the pitch is where Newcastle are very strong at home, and that's where we were very strong away from home last season. So the way that pre-season has gone, as I said in the previous video, it looks like the pre-season attitude is continued on from how we finished the Premier League season, and of course, hopefully we will go into that same run of form as well, for that matter. We obviously, we lost a few games before the end of the season, but we're playing with style, we're playing with substance, we're playing with grit and determination, and hopefully we can do that against Newcastle, because as I say, St James's Park is not an easy place to go. At home last season, offensively, the Magpies averaged 12.2 shots per game, 4.2 shots on target, 10.5 dribbles per game, 11.7 fouls per game. So quite a heavy attack from Newcastle, but defensively they conceded last season an average of 13.2 shots per game, 12.8 tackles per game conceded, and 9.9 interceptions per game, 10.5 fouls, and 1.6 offsides per game on average. So Newcastle are very good at the counter-attacks and creating very strong scoring chances, but their weaknesses are defending counter-attacks. They're weak at defending set pieces, protecting their leads, and also ball possession. So again, not that dissimilar from how we really play. Highest goal scorer at home last season was obviously Callum Wilson, which I'll go into in just a moment. But just behind him was Joel Linton with 3 goals and 1 assist, an average of 1.6 shots per game at home and 0.8 key passes per game at home. So very, very difficult players, we always know. Richie averaged 2 key passes per game at home, with John Joe Shelvey 1.8 shots last season. Now, I'll say Callum Wilson, the biggest one itself, scored 5 goals and 3 assists from 12 appearances at home last season. So good finishers, we always know. We saw that last season with Newcastle. We know that from his experience at Bournemouth as well, for that matter. But he is pretty bad at holding on to the ball. He's pretty terrible with possession, and he's not the best at passing either. He's very weak at aerial duels, which is understandable to a degree because he's a striker, shouldn't really be defending, and he easily gets in offside positions, hence the 1.6 offsides per game average. They scored 25 goals from open play to our 36 goals last season. Now guys, if you're enjoying the channel and you're new, welcome, it's great to see you. If you've been watching this content for a little while, please do hit the subscribe button as well. Hit the like button if you're enjoying this video, and please do hit the notification as well. I'm trying to go to 1,860 subscribers by the Newcastle game on Sunday at lunchtime. At the time of this recording, we are 1,867 subscribers. Sorry, 57 subscribers. So we are very, very close to that target. So 3 away. We just need 3 more subscribers to hit 1860. So please do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Now, I could prattle on about West Ham in terms of the pre-season. Already did a video about it. In short, very, very happy with how we've done. Unbeaten. We know the history behind unbeaten pre-seasons, as was 11 years ago, or 10 years ago, I should say. But also, for that matter, I love the fact that we're playing with grit, we're playing with determination, we're really trying to go for it, and hopefully we can go for it in that. But the transfer window, as of the time of this recording, is only 1 loan signing, and that's Areola. Technically, you can say that Dawson signed, but that was a done deal before the end of last season, so I don't really count it. We've been obviously heavily linked with Zuma and Milinkovic, I think you pronounce it. Either those two. I mean, the Zuma deal has been going on and off more times than the light switch. It's ridiculous, but either one of those two will be happy. I'll be ecstatic if we get all 2. But we are overly reliant on Antonio going into this game. We are unbelievably overly reliant on him. If he gets an injury in this game or any of the following games, we are fucked until January. We haven't got a centre forward to come in from the juniors that is strong enough or professional enough yet. So hopefully in 2.5 weeks, when this transfer window closes, we will have somebody in. I genuinely hope we will. But that's for another time, and we'll be doing the live transfer window roundup on the 31st of August, so come join us at 11 o'clock. So turning to West Ham injuries, Masuaku is still out, even though he did play with the under-23s a couple of times in the last week or so in his rehab from his knee injury and subsequent surgery. Ogbonna didn't play the Atalanta friendly due to his hamstring injury that he picked up against just at the build-up to Celtic. Both of these are 25% chance of returning, so you can rule them out from your fantasy league this weekend, guys, I'm afraid. As it looks like also the same with Lanzini, who's 50% chance of returning from a knock, apparently, which is very possible from the Atalanta game. But he could be back for this game, so have to wait and see what he might be on the sub bench. So guys, as always, the penultimate part of this is the starting 11. Now, it's very, very difficult to say because it was hard to try and figure out a decent back 4 with Ogbonna being out. So, as I genuinely think this is going to be our strongest starting 11, especially away to Newcastle. Fabianski in goal, with a back 4 of Soufal, Dawson, Diop and Creswell. Rice and Souček as the defensive midfielders. Bowen, Fornals and Benrahma in midfield with Antonio up front. So thank you very much for your time, guys. As always, put your comments in the comment section below. Do you agree with my starting 11? Do you agree with the formation as well, for that matter? Let us know the scoreline on this. I'm going to hedge my bets. I think we're going to get a draw out of this. I'll be ecstatic if we win it 2-1. But I think we're going to get either 1-1 or 2-2 out of this game. Let me know your thoughts on this as well. And of course, guys, as you all know, 10 minutes before 2 on Sunday afternoon, we will be live for the watch along for the game. So hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, put your comments in the comment section below. Share this content if you know anybody that may want to watch it, because it'd be nice to try and get to 1860 by that game. So that's literally three people as the time of this recording. So in the meantime, look after yourselves, take care. I hope you're enjoying, you have a great weekend, and I will see you at 10-2 on Sunday afternoon. All the best now, take care.